Hello everybody, welcome back. And oh, what is this? We're at the Velvet Room all of a sudden. So one thing that I forgot to mention last time we were here at the Velvet Room is that one thing that's very important to do that's actually very easy to forget is to register your personas.
You want to register it?
So basically, registering personas, essentially what that does is you're putting a different, I shouldn't say better version, because it's not always a better version if you're not careful. Basically, you're putting the version of the persona that you have in your stock into what they call the compendium, and I'm going to show you what the compendium is right now.
These are the paths you have walked.
Now, if you looked at the card for this, it said view or summon personas. Now, the personas you're looking at right now, these are all DLC personas. I'm not gonna use any of the DLC personas in this playthrough, except for one, but that's not gonna come until way later. Okay. So if you look at that, we can get back our buddy Arsene, but we can only get him back for a price. And of course, like I said,
is this what you want?
It's important to register your personas because look, this is actually a weaker version of Arsene. He doesn't have cleave, and he did have cleave before I fused him. I just forgot to register. Actually, I don't know if they gave me the option to register him at the time, because that was like a required like moment for the story basically. But yeah, you always want to register your personas just so that you're not losing the better version of them, and then you could just always like buy them back. So, yep, if you rifle through here, you could see, and that's the thing is that, see, I didn't register, I'm sure I didn't register Silky yet, but, like, because she's in my stock, it just comes to the compendium automatically, so if you ever fuse her, or if you lose her, like, and this obviously goes for any persona, as long as you capture them within a palace, they'll always get added to the compendium. It's just that it's not always going to be like, the best version of them, because that's when registering them comes into play.
Registration?
And I looked through their stats. Yeah, right here you can look at their current stats, and then you can look at his registered stats. Now, if you look closely, his current stats are better than his registered stats. And, you can see that by looking at his next level. So now, he levels up with 264 EXP. His registered stats, he would level up at 328. So that's why it's really good to register. I looked through all these guys' stats, and they're better. My current stats for these guys are better than the registered stats, so I'm gonna hit square.
You'd like to register
them all. Okay, now we don't have to worry about that. Alright. Now I'm gonna spend some time fusing.
Fusion.
If fusing is a good option right now. Saki Mitama. If I fuse that, I actually will not need Pixie anymore, because that's the that's a lover's persona.
Looks pretty tough.
Looks pretty high, honestly. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna show off. Let me move the mic away from my mouth, because it looks like it's a little too loud. But anyway. I'm not going to show off fusing too much. Sorry, I had like a input lag or output lag moment there in my brain. But anyway, I'm not going to show off fusing a whole lot because it can get really tedious at times. I'll show this one off just because I already started recording and I needed to explain how registering worked. Because that's one minor critique I have with the game. Is that registering is like really important, but like they really wouldn't like tell you how important it is in the game. I mean, I'm guessing, like, you could look at a tutorial, and that would help you out, but, like, yeah, I had no idea, like, how registering works or how important it was when I first played the game, and it took me a while to, like, actually realize how it works. First I want to see if, I actually should, get this guy, or woman, whatever it is. Let's see. Well, I'm not high enough level for, Genbu just yet. Let's see, yeah, you know what, let me just fuse, Saki Mitama. Saki Mitama.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
And Tarunda is gonna be our most useful, skill for this guy. For now, at least. Well, it probably will just be the most useful skill, and they're just gonna execute these guys just like, they did with Arsene and the other Persona. So you could always skip that. It's always gonna be the same cutscene. And now we have an under the influence blob of something. And because we have our lover's confidant at rank 1, they gain a little bit of experience, so that's always nice. And what's cool is that this ability right here, Growth 1, this thing will get EXP regardless of whether or not it's equipped, so that's nice. Okay. Ooh, level 27 and level 9. Now if we look, that guy looks familiar, doesn't he? So yeah, I don't really need Pixie anymore, because I have this thing, but for the time being, I'm still gonna keep Pixie, just because, you know, we might run into a persona that we can actually fuse Pixie with in order to
read the compendium?
In order to make it a stronger persona. And before I leave, I always just check and see if I can register personas, because, like, I get paranoid like that, as I always say, as I always am.
No slacking off.
Alright, oh, and look at that. New uniforms. So, I'm pretty sure these are the uniforms from Persona 4. Just because this looks a lot like what the protagonist from that game wears. I think it's called Yaga. Well, let me just look at what it's called. Yasagami High. Oops. Many Japanese names that I cannot pronounce properly.
We've arrived. Now let's push forward, Joker.
Good idea. Let's save first. Very chill music for the safe room. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like seeing what I have. Looks like I could use a fire guy, actually. Yeah, that's whatever. I mean, we already have a fire gal. Alright, let's...
Okay, time to go.
Yep, let's get the show on the road, people, and all the shadows are back. That's one downside to, like, leaving your, game and then coming back to it, is that... Or you could see it as, like, a grinding opportunity. Basically, the shadows will respawn under certain stipulations, and, you know, leaving your game and then coming back to it, that's, you know, that's just one of those stipulations.
What are you gonna do?
What will we do? Huh. They have two very different priorities, huh? That was kind of funny. But anyways, so I was telling you guys about a certain little, ability that would come in handy against these guys, and, well, why don't we show it off right now?
Reveal your true form.
Okay, we got some new battle music. I forget how this one goes because I like never have this outfit equipped. Alright, so like I was saying, ice will work pretty well against these guys. Let's check it out.
They're all knocked down.
Yep.
That was incredible.
Now let's do that all-out attack.
Finish him. Witness my resolve.
Let's see, I can't remember how he is against... I think he takes normal damage from physical attack. I could just look, I don't know why I'm even... Hey, you can, I don't know if I ever even mentioned this, but to analyze their traits, or, you know, their stats and affinities, you press L1 on their persona. Okay. So, you know what, why not? I'm gonna try wind on this. Actually, I know why not, because SP conservation. Now, Morgana is actually rocking his Teddy outfit right now. That's not... Morgana has very different outfits to put on, because he is a cat, and I feel like that was a mistake just now. Why not? Let's just see. Let's see how strong this guy is. I'm sensing death. Yep. I knew it. This is hard mode after all. But you know what though? I think I was watching my friend play this on normal mode and he still one-shotted him. So yeah, this guy is no joke, and oh, I just realized it would actually be a much better idea to go for an attack right now. Now, because I want Morgana to actually get experience from this, I'm just gonna not avoid the all-out attack, because I think that actually will kill him. Or, yeah, it'll either kill him or have him very low. So, yeah, let's use Ryuji. Now, I definitely want to do some decent damage, so let's do that. Okay, yeah, now he's... Oh, I didn't realize... Dang. It's okay, I still have more than enough supplies for that. And we have more than enough of these, so let's just use them.
Playing dead isn't easy.
See what I mean when I told you guys I got lucky that first time? Okay, so he's gonna die like really soon, but he's next, so... Okay, let me try to play it safe and use Taruna. Does anybody else have it? No? I just wanted to see that, because this thing's gonna get experience from the fight regardless of whether or not I have it equipped. So let's just play it kind of safe. Okay, nice. Alright, so let's use that Balm of Life on. So that way... on, that sounds like I just said the same thing twice. Man, I cracked myself up, but anyway. Ooh. Strong boy. Let's see, shall I use? Nah, I'll just save some HP and just go for a regular attack. Nice.
That was incredible, Skull.
Boy oh boy, we're at 13 minutes already.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, let's
Are you okay?
let's try to get a move on here. Judge Maze.
Whoa.
Yep, and looks like we get
All right.
rewarded a bit for taking that guy down. Aside from, you know, the EXP. But honestly, I actually should have shown it off, but you could have actually totally bypassed that guy and like got the treasure chest anyway.
Focus.
But you know, me having to assert dominance, I had to take him down, even though it did not go nearly as well as the first time.
Well then.
Yes, let us look around. Oh, and they even changed the music for this part. See, here's another book. Gotta catch up on our reading.
How suspicious.
And it's the King book. Looks like we're going to see the King. See, let me look at the map really quick, 'cause for some reason it feels like I missed a book. I don't think I did, because there's no, like, red outline, so... so let's put these books in.
Is this...
Alright, so now it's important to, like, read these, descriptions, because these will tell you which book to use. So apparently this section is all about the female students, including An and Shiho.
Joker.
Kinda disturbing, isn't it?
Hey.
Alright. Up and look at the... they're not doing it automatically, we have to actually figure this out. So, since it's about all the females, then I'm gonna take a stab at it and say it's the Queen book. Okay, nothing happened, so... you know... we'll just see what happens when we put in the rest of the books. The history of Kamishita. Tracing Kamishita's steps. Kamishita's heroisms. Kamishita's law. So, take a guess. Although I wouldn't fault you for thinking that might be the Beefcake book. But we're gonna have to save that one for a special spot.
Oh!
Because I got a feeling... this one is all about the volleyball team, and apparently Ryuji too. So, obviously, gonna be the slave book. Alright, so now we've opened up a secret passage.
The hell is this room? There are tons of pictures of Suzui in here. Wait, it's all pics of her?
Eesh. If we will make him pay.
Yeah. Definitely. I feel even more motivated to do this now.
I'm sure it'll feel awful, but we should search this room. There has to be something in here if he was hiding it with such an elaborate trick.
Well, hopefully we don't find anything gross. Well, I mean, we kind of already did with all those pictures.
Is this a medal?
That size and that shape. I think that's our key. Remember that round indentation we saw back near those bars?
Wait, there's something under the medal too.
It's a different map from the one we have. This is lucky. Let's take it with us. Aha! Our map's complete now!
So is it gonna tell us where the treasure is?
Yeah, look. It has to be here.
That's a weird shaped building. Could it be a tower or something?
Considering our current position, I'd say we're about halfway there.
Alright, let's hurry over there.
No. Now that we know how much we have left, we can calculate the best way to pace ourselves. Let's keep exploring, but take breaks when you need to, Joker.
Yep, and Morgana's saying take breaks when you need to. That I'm assuming, okay, mandatory battle apparently. I'm assuming that means, you know, because I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not, but we can actually leave the palace whenever we want to, as long as we get to a safe room first. And that's actually what the game expects players to do, I think. But we're not gonna do that, because we want to save our day, and let's see what happens here. Whoa. Whoa, what is with this guy?
Oh, is that?
What's up with that one? It's mumbling to itself, but it's not making any moves.
Sorry, what was that little dialogue we had before this when we found the map. Like I was about to say something, but then I shut up because of the dialogue. An was just like, you know what? There's something underneath the medal too, and I was just thinking like, I would have noticed that first. Like the medal looks very invisible compared to the map.
Be careful. If my prediction is correct, that one's a bit problematic for us.
Alright, I'll go take care of it.
Just be careful.
And Ryuji does his own thing. He actually did a decent job.
What the hell?
It started moving after we attacked it. Looks like it's exactly what I expected. Once we take it down... Hey, you two, watch this!
Nice. Double nice.
What the? It exploded?
I'll explain later. Focus on the battle for now.
Ryuji looks pretty cool in that outfit. I think it's based on a character from Persona 4, but you know. Alright, so we are now introduced to disaster shadows. Alright, so these things are actually not as tough as they might look. They're actually very beneficial in two different ways. One thing is that they will always drop an item whenever you kill them. And also when you kill them... Oh, I should have equipped a different persona, but whatever. Another thing, when you kill them, as you guys saw, they explode. And they hurt the other enemies as well.
There's another one like from earlier. Haphazard attacks on it will only make things tougher for us. It's probably best to take it down fast by striking its weakness and getting it to blow up. Alternately, we could put it to sleep or make it unable to move, then just deal with it later.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I like to just kill these things. But let's take his advice for the first thing and aim for his weakness. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. All yours, Scully. Scoliosis. Alright, we got another bead. And they die. By the way, the amount of damage the explosion does to the other shadows depends on how much damage you did to the disaster shadow.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's... You know, you really, like the characters are kind of, like, getting at right now. Try not to take them too lightly, even though they're actually not that big of a deal. Because, as you saw with Ryuji too, they will counterattack you if you don't just kill them right away.
Oh!
Good point, An. Yeah, this fourth book actually wasn't in the original game. And yes, I am gonna keep pointing out things that weren't in the original game. Now, where's the... I think it's over on the other side here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Just gotta be careful not to get spotted, because... Yeah, even though these guys are the same level, they could still mess me up in an ambush. Or when I get surrounded, I should say.
Yuck.
That was an unusual voice line from Ryuji.
Oh!
Is that no good here? Protein. Nice. I'm probably not going to use it till the end of the game. Because, I'm jumping the gun here, but protein
Be careful.
is actually used for when you train, and... Man, you know, I hate to end the part here, but I might have to because yeah, we're almost at 25 minutes, so yeah, we might actually yeah, we're almost at 25 minutes, so yeah, I'm gonna have to save and call it a part for now. But I'm feeling good, so let's try to get a move on, and I'll record another part for us, so stay tuned, all two of you.